Well, 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 we are back on our forever world. We thought the day would never come, even though this is our world we're playing for forever. Anyways, I've kind of forgotten what I've done on this, and I'm still in my little Halloween skin slash fall skin, even though I think this is actually going out on November 1st, so happy November to you, and Halloween if you do partake in that celebration. But today, we actually have a lot of stuff I want to do today, so we're gonna do them? But I am also in the new update, and that was another reason why I kind of stopped playing. I wanted just to update the game a little bit more, so we had some more options and whatnot. The main one being the Copper Golem update. Yay! I now can do a chest dump, and they'll sort it for me. So, with that, I actually want to start off and get that kind of sorted out. Now, my only problem is I think my chests are actually a little bit too high for our little guys, so I might have to do some rearranging, which is not going to be fun, but it'll be worth it in the end. Or I might make like little staircases for them, like so, just so they can actually get up on top of here. So I'm gonna kind of fuss around with some of this stuff, so I'll see you on the flip side. Alright, so the ceiling is gonna come another day. I also just am now noticing a few spots. Brief second here to fix that. So I actually have used the copper golems in a separate world just to kind of test them out. But they're very easy to make. I just hope I have all of the items, and I hope that this will work for them. So they're only like they're like 0.2 less than a block, okay? Like they're like 0.98 blocks tall. And I guess they go within like an 18 block radius, so I might need to just do a multiple of them depending on how intense this is, but I think that these guys should be fine for at least this first half. We're gonna of course test it out and make sure we don't need more than at one or two copper blocks. And I think they come with the chest. If they don't, we'll just do whatever with that. I'm thinking that right here will be where I put them, and we'll just like, you know, relocate them. They're so cute. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of put some of this stuff in here and see how they do. And if they're able to find things, because if they can't find items, they will just kind of walk around with it in their hand and be stuck for a little bit. But we're gonna just see kind of how far they go. Oh, Bud, you're in the way. I just want to make sure that they'll go to this side as well, because got a lot of chests to go through. Because other case scenario, I can put the chest like in the ground, you know, but they might just go through all of these ones first. So we're gonna let them do their thing, and then we'll come back on stream. Oh, like a very long while ago, I found a spawner. I also found a cave spawner. Or a cave spawner? Oh my gosh. A cave spider spawner. As well as a zombie spawner down in my mine area. I want to say it's down this hole. Within where? I couldn't tell you. It's right down here. So my idea is today we can actually build a zombie farm spawner thing, mainly because I need a better XP farm. We might run into some like cave problems, but I think I'll be fine. I recently built one, so I kind of wanted to see if I can do it with like no help, but I just know myself and I will be needing assistance on that. But I want to get a better XP system going, because I do plan on at some point zombifying villagers and whatnot, although I believe my game is currently on easy mode, so we can't do that right just yet. Alright, let's go check on our copper golems just to make sure they are doing their work and making sure they're getting it done. And if I need to relocate the chest or make more, we will kind of figure that out. Where are they? Oh, they're still kind of going through these things, but it looks like they've actually been going pretty like ham at these. Or I feel like potentially if they can't find things, they kind of put it wherever. So this blank chest is not very good to have. So let's just kind of like put something in there, like the music disc. But if I need to make more, we'll make more. Let me look this up. Or you know what we can do? We can put one of these guys on the other side. We'll just move this pot and we'll kind of just even the load for them and just kind of see, well, what they get up to. It's a little ugly down here, but I mean, one day it'll be organized. But I think you're stuck there. Oh, and you're still stuck. I just want to watch them quickly and make sure they're not just randomly dumping things. Yeah, it looks like they're not going too far. Well, this guy's making a move. He's actually really close. You guys, you know what? I don't think they can get to this middle column. Uh-oh. We might have to reorganize. We might have to, like, you know, do our, copper golems a little different. Not our copper golems. We might have to redo our chest area and take out the middle column because I don't know if they can get into this. They can only really get into up to here. Well, that's gonna be a problem. All right, bud. And they're not really going too far either. All right, well, I'm gonna at least put a few more over here just to be safe. And just kind of see where they go. I think they're just free-for-alling everything, guys. Oh wait, he's going far. Okay. Oh, I think they only go up to this far. What to do, what to do. I don't know. Something I've been playing around with a lot is redstone, actually. But very simple redstone. Redstone is very confusing to me, and people that know how to just, like, whip something up baffle me. But I also want to make things have use. So, like, these builds actually have, like, use to them. They're not just, like, for decor. Like, this one has my super smelter inside. This one, I believe, has my bamboo and sugarcane farm. I don't really know how productive they are, but I feel like they're doing well. Oh, wow. We have a ton of bamboo. And over here, we have our iron farm. So this one's a little bit more tricky just because it has to be open on the top and on the sides. But it does serve purpose and, you know, got lots of things going. Over here, lots of iron that I take out quite constantly. Okay, I've been gathering materials and unfortunately I need to go into the nether, so I'm all geared up and I'm ready to go. Although I am a little scared, but all I need is just some soul sand and I plan on getting just a little bit more as well in here just to be safe. So let's go over and we'll head on in. Also grab water because I just need it. Right. So scared. So I just need to go and find some soul sand. So hopefully that's not too hard, but it is looking a little difficult. Also make a nice little waypoint on our map of our portal, and we will make it purple. Pretty far leap down. There's some over here. How is there no soul sand in the... This is not looking too good, guys. All the girl needs is soul sand. How hard is that? Really, it's very difficult. Okay, wait. This is promising, even though I don't like those biomes. Just go double check. And like all the way. Nowhere. What is this? This is gonna be really thrilling video footage. Not looking too good. Let's go look and see if we can dig soul sand. We might have to go and journey and try to find a soul sand valley, which I think it's over here. Oh, and my gosh. And there's another fortress right there. Okay. I want to do this though. That's the problem. I feel ill-equipped and scared. Let's turn my shaders off so I can actually see a little bit better. And I think there's a bastion right there, which is another really scary thing. Actually, it looks like there's a little bit over that way. So we might just have to trek across lava. Let's make like a temp waypoint. Very scary. If I fall, it'll be okay. You know what, guys? I'm not feeling... Oh my god! Guys, that's my first death. My first death, guys. Well, fortunately, I have some tools that at least get me down. They're kind of leathery, but you know what? Better than nothing, I suppose. The pickaxe, I'm gonna bring a bow. Oh, and food. I need food. At least I have more gold armor, you know? That's good enough for me. I need to go get my stuff now. The worst part about this is, like, in real life, I'm getting a little hangry. So the girl is really pushing the limits today. Thankfully, on my map, we should have some waypoints. So we can kind of be led to our last death, our demise. Ugh, guys, I'm so upset. I would have been more okay with me landing in the lava because at least I could have, like, attempted to get out of that. The issue is, guys, is I bet a lot of my stuff is going to be in the lava. And that's what I'm very upset about, just for some soul sand. All right, everyone. I have eaten. I am more stable mentally to do this thing. But I guess the good news is that I am going to be building my XP farm, so I can probably enchant my armor pretty decently. You know what I mean? Like, I will be able to level up a little bit easier and, well, faster because I'm going to have my XP farm. Anyways, I should have enough materials to do this now. So I'm going to throw you guys into a bit of a time lapse and I'll see you after. Alright guys, it is done. I don't know what I've said and what I have not said, but I will try to remember to link the tutorial that I use down below. My only recommendation is to not dig down the blocks where he says to dig and just put the hopper on top of like the blocks. Like he'll say to dig down 23 blocks and then dig like 3 under, like this way. I don't recommend that because the zombies will die. So at least in this version, I don't recommend doing that. But I'm going to AFK here for a little bit. I also would recommend putting a piece of carpet on top of the hopper because hoppers will, you know, trap the XP and they won't be given to you. But like I said, I'm going to just AFK here for a little bit. It's a little bit ugly down here, but I want to get some more levels just so I can actually have decent tools to function. I'll see you guys on the flip side. So it's been a little bit and I obviously have some new friends down here. So I am going to kind of decorate this area as I wait to level up. I'm at about 26 levels. You know, it's definitely a bit of a waiting process, but I did die. So I was kind of starting with nothing, guys. Okay, come on. But I'm going to decorate this area up a little bit and just make it a little bit more organized. I do have them kind of cycling the stuff out of this chest for right now. It's definitely a little bit claustrophobic, which is why I want to open it up, as well as I do want them to oxidize at some point so I can make them into little statues just because I think it's absolutely adorable when that happens. So I'm gonna divvy these up. Okay guys, it is done. I should hopefully be hitting 30 levels. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, I hit 31. Okay, that's pretty good to me. Oh, hello sir. Let me show you kind of around. Obviously, we have this chest, and oh, interference. We have some rotten flesh that's gonna go, and I have this second chest already ready for if and when that starts to overflow. I plan on getting a brewing sand villager, whatever they're called, and just selling the flesh like this. Iron, in case on the rare chance that it drops iron, as well as feather. I believe they can also drop copper. I will get to that when that comes. Cobblestone and stuff, a potato, random build blocks, carrots, more random stuff, and a piece of chicken for the chickens that come down here. The only thing that leads me to is the fact, A, it's a little ugly out here, But I don't have many diamonds, so I might leave you guys another time just to kind of go mining for a little bit. Like going in a circle. Hold on. I might just take the time until I... Oh, my pickaxe is gonna break, isn't it? What do? I want to get some more diamonds and I want to test some enchantments first. To me, the most important thing is just to get at least some iron armor on my body. But I want my tools back, and of course, we're gonna have to do the long search of getting a mending villager. We have my diamonds and I only have 15, but I feel like we can use them wisely. Who knows? I think we can do it. I feel like a pickaxe is gonna be good for me. I'm not a big sword user, so I'm not really worried about that. But we could potentially just like enchant right now and hope that we have a good pull. If we don't, then we'll try to enchant something else. Come on, please be good. Fortune 3. Oh, no. That's it? Well, you know what? Maybe I can just combine it really quick with this guy. 14 or 10. Thank you. But now we have a Fortune 3 pickaxe with Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. And I think that's pretty good. So I'm probably going to go into the mines. And like I said, thankfully we have our fortune. So we can probably get more diamonds than we are going to find. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm gonna go mining. I'm gonna go dump my inventory out somewhere and get on with the minings. I finally found some diamonds after like digging so intently. I've decided that I'm just gonna start clearing out like the bottoms of these just like in case that there's like more, you know, stuff that we miss. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's useful. I have found some gold. I think I found lapis, but I don't know if this is the lapis I grabbed to enchant. Well, a good amount of redstone, and we're about to get some more. But I'm hoping I get a good amount. I think it's just 4. Starting off strong with 3. That's... Okay, oh my gosh. That was 4. 3. Oh my gosh, we just got 13 diamonds from 4. That's actually kind of insane. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on mining and I'll keep you guys updated. Although I haven't really been finding any diamonds. I'm just gonna clear these out and oh! The odds of that. Okay, I think it's just gonna be 1. Wait, there's more. Gosh, there's even more. I'm not gonna complain about this. This is pretty lucky. Imagine. Guys, I'm giving up. I only found about 1 more, like, really small vein. But I have 24, and to me, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, ignore the light levels. I just, in case I am digging into things, I like to know if I'm gonna get attacked by mobs. Editing Emma here. It is a few days later after those clips, and I did not have my mic on for these next few moments, but I have a new skin. I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit different. The first few moments of me are just kind of blabbing about it and me showing you my skin. So here you go. I have a little bow, and instead of my little strawberry hat, which is a little weird to not have, I have it on my shirt instead. Pants and shoes are the same though. But I wanted to go and help this Gasty guy from, you know, spinning because it was driving me insane. Unfortunately, this ends up leading to a disaster, but you guys will see that very shortly and you'll kind of have my reaction. But I'm just trying to find some easy blocks to, you know, have to build and break to help this poor fella out. Or actually no, it's a lady. Lila, but we don't judge here. So we're gonna go help little Lila the gas. Well, I guess she's not that little, but I'll just kind of let you see what happens there. And my dog's squeaking a toy in the background of this voiceover. I'm sorry if you can hear him. I can't stop that. Yes, I unfortunately died again because I didn't think to hit jump when I tried to right click my ghast. I also found out that my mic was not recording the whole time for the rest of this video, so you get another voiceover. But essentially I am now going over to where my iron farm is and building a little automatic petal farm or wildflower petal things, I think they're. one of the newer additions to Minecraft. This is also not my tutorial. I'll try to link all the tutorials I use in this video, but I'm really trying to learn a redstone, even if it's a really simple like this, or even just farms that maybe aren't necessarily redstone, like our zombie farm. Just things to make my life a little bit easier in this world. But a lot of it was more so me trying not to look at a tutorial and more so figuring out how actually the things work. And I have a few other farms I want to start working on in the future. I've actually made one already in a different world, and I'm excited to do that once I am able to get the resources to make this farm. So I know it's probably putting on the edge of your seat just thinking about it, but yeah, I built a cute little pulp farm. I'll probably cut to the actual farm. I also think I linked up a bone meal farm to this, so I just put my composter on top so I could put like anything I need to bone meal, so it'll automatically go into this dispenser, yada yada yada. Here I am just putting on the final touches, aka the composter and hopper. Looking at it now, I'm pretty sure I have this slightly incorrect. I'm pretty sure I should have some of the things shifted down a block, but it's okay. It works. I was just having some issues with the composter, but I figured out, like I just said, what was wrong. But you know what? I'm learning and I'm figuring out my mistakes, and that's the whole part of it. But you'll see that my composter kind of gets stuck and doesn't want to make the bone meal unless I physically hit it, but I think it's fixable. But what will happen is it goes into the dispenser, and the dispenser bone meals the petals, and we kind of have infinite petals here. Sorry for all kind of like the hecticness in this video. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, but I hope you guys liked the video. Feel free to like, comment, and to subscribe, and have a fabulous day. Bye!